my name is Elizabeth Joyner and I'm a motorsports attorney. But I want to make clear that even though I'm an attorney, I am not your attorney. So if you actually need legal advice, make sure you speak with someone. Everything on this channel is just for the purposes of making you smarter. Alright, in the last video we discussed what are streaming rights and who owns them. So as a little bit of a recap, streaming rights is the ability to stream an event for money so that people who are not physically at the race can either watch it or they can participate in it. Alright, so now that you know what streaming rights are and you've established who owns the event, who is the rights holder, the real question comes into is, what are they worth? So what does all of this mean and how does it help you out as a track owner? Now the owner of an event has the right to stream their event. That means that they can actually stream it themselves, or they can sell that right or even just give away that right to someone else, another individual or an entity. It's completely up to them. And what we in the legal profession call it is you're giving a license to someone to stream your event. When you give the license to someone to stream the event, they themselves can decide to either stream it themselves, hire others to stream it, or they can give that license or sell that license to someone else. This is all done by contract, and so if you have an actual contract and agreement between yourself as the track and a series or a promoter or a streaming platform, you can put any limitations you want and that is negotiated within that contract. So you can say, look, you series, you only have the streaming rights, but you then have to stream it yourself. You can't get paid by someone else to do it. That's all up to whatever you agree to. If you as the event owner choose not to stream the event yourself and you decide to license it out to someone else, well, how do you exactly determine what the value is in that? So the value of the event is going to be event specific. Some events are going to be worth more than others are. And there's a lot of factors and considerations that you as a track owner need to take when making that determination of, okay, what is the worth here? Bottom line is an event is only worth as much as someone's willing to pay for it, right? So sometimes the only reason why an event has any worth at all and why any streaming platforms or anyone would consider streaming it is because it is sanctioned by a series or it is being promoted by a particular person or a particular entity. And so if that is the case, if the value that comes with the event is because of another external factor, that's going to reduce your negotiating power when trying to determine what you can get in exchange. So one thing we look for as attorneys is in order there to be a contract is what we call consideration. And it's exchange of something of value in exchange for something else of value. But that thing of value, it doesn't necessarily need to be money. For instance, sometimes the thing of value is the streaming rights. Streaming rights are not money. It's nothing tangible, but it is something that can have value in it. And in addition to that, another thing of value could be the fact that a series or promoter is going to be marketing the event. The fact that they're going to be bringing better drivers to the event, that they're hyping it up. The fact that there's going to be more general admission tickets, more pit passes purchased, more concessions purchased. So you as a track owner, even if you are quote unquote giving away, you're exchanging your media rights or your streaming rights to a series or to a streaming service, you are getting in exchange something else of value. And so it really is a win-win. The value an event has for streaming purposes is going to vary greatly event to event. But some of the considerations that you need to take is, why exactly does anyone want to watch this race anyways? Is it because of the series? Is it because of the promoter? Is it because of the drivers that are coming? Like, why would anyone who is home and not actually there at the race want to watch it? How many people are going to actually want to buy the stream? Are they going to actually buy the stream? And it doesn't impact at all whether or not you as the racetrack decide to stream it yourselves or put on a pay-per-view, or if you have a streaming platform like XR or Flow. Is that going to have an impact on how many people actually participate in this stream? How much effort and money does someone need to put in order to stream a particular event? Because it does cost money. Not only does it cost money for purposes of technology, for the bandwidth, but it also costs because you're sending staff there in order to do it. You need the equipment to be able to do it. You need the knowledge to be able to do it. So how much money is it going to take? What do they need to put into this event in order to stream it? Because that's going to have an impact. If it is a, you know, low risk, high reward kind of situation, the value of this event is going to be more than if it is a high risk, maybe low reward. It's less likely someone's going to pay a lot of money to stream an event that you have going on. You as a track owner need to evaluate on a per race basis on, you know, what exactly is worth for you. Like, what is valuable to you, so that when you are making these negotiations with the series, with streaming platforms, you know exactly what it is that you're getting out of the deal and what they're getting out of the deal. And sometimes, like I said, it's not necessarily money for the license to stream itself. What it is the fact that you are getting more exposure, that you're increasing your reputation, that you are putting butts in the seats, and all those things are important considerations to take. If this has been helpful to you and you are interested in learning more about legal or business considerations for the motorsports industry, specifically with racetracks, drivers, motorsports content creators, make sure that you hit that bell and you subscribe so that you're notified next time that Josh and I post here on the High Speed Hustle. Until next time, have a great raceway weekend.